my pre-algebra. This is lesson 22, which is inequalities with one variable. An inequality is where you're comparing things that aren't equal, inequality. You can do the same steps as solving an equation for something to say equal to something. There's just one little catch. So inequalities are where you see these greater than and less than symbols. You can solve inequalities the same way you solve equations, doing the same steps, isolating the variable, except if you ever multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to reverse the symbol, okay? So an example without a negative is this: 3x is less than 12. Same thing, let's isolate the x by dividing 3 on each side. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so we're just left with x, or 1x. But again, we don't have to put the 1, it's just implied. So x is less than 12 divided by 3 is 4. So x is less than 4. We can check our answer to see if we're right by putting in a value that's less than 4 for x. So for example, 3. I'm going to put 3 in for x. 3 times 3 is 9. Is 9 less than 12? Yep, so this works. Now, like I was saying before, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to flip or reverse the symbol. So here we're dividing by a negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3, again, is just 1, so you're left with the x. 12 divided by negative 3 is 4. But again, flip the symbol. X is greater than 4. Or negative 4, I'm sorry guys. 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. I'm trying to see if there's another example I can show you real quick. But anyway, again, check it and see if it works. Think of a value that's greater than negative 4. So I'm going to say negative 2. I'll put negative 2 in here, so negative 3 times negative 2 is 6. Is 6 less than 12? Yes. So I know that works. Let me show you another example where you might have more than one step to do here. Let's just say 4x minus 2 is less than negative x plus 8. This one might look familiar later, but combine your like terms. Try to get the x's on the same side. So here I've got a minus x. If I move that by adding, I'll get this. Negative x plus x, 0, cancels out. So all we have left over here is 8. If I add the x over here, 4x plus x is 5x. 5x minus 2 is less than 8. Now I can add the 2 on each side. 5x is less than 10. Divide by 5 on each side. I'm dividing by a positive, so I don't need to flip the sign. I get x is less than 2. Let's check and see if we're correct. A number less than 2 is 1. 4 times 1 minus 2, so 4 minus 2 is 2. Negative 1 plus 8 is positive 7. 2 is less than positive 7. Yes, that works. So x is less than 2 works out. Try the classwork examples on your own here. Pause the video and then replay it when you have the classwork done. And check and see how you did. Pause it. first one here, 4x is less than 20. I divide by positive 4 on each side, and I get x is less than 5. Over here, I've got negative 4x is less than 20. I divide by a negative 4 on each side, and again, the rule says if you divide or multiply by a negative, you flip the symbol. So here I've got x is greater than negative 5. The next one was 3x plus 5 is greater than 17. I subtracted 5 on each side first, then I divided by the 3 and got x is greater than 4. This one over here, we got to combine like terms, so this is a positive 2x, the opposite of plus is minus. So I'm going to subtract 2x on each side, which will leave me with just the 3 over here. 3x minus 2x is 1x, or just x. X plus 7. Now if I subtract the 7 on each side, I get x is less than negative 4. I don't have to flip the symbol here, even though I came up with a negative, because I wasn't multiplying or dividing by a negative number. The last problem, the one after that one was the example I had done previously, so I won't go through it again. The last one is 6x plus 13 is greater than 5x minus 16. Alright, combine the like terms, so I'm going to subtract 5x on each side. That'll leave me with x plus 13 is greater than negative 16. Subtract 13 on each side. X is greater than, let's see, negative 16 minus 13, so I go farther away. This always trips me up. Negative 29. Is that right? Yes, that's right. X is greater than negative 29. Again, I don't have to flip it because I didn't multiply or divide by a negative. You only flip the symbol if you multiply or divide by a negative. Alright, that's it. If you have questions about any of them, ask me tomorrow. Bye.